Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Board Game, and this is my monthly video where I kitbash a kit and show you what I can do. So this month it was the Frostgrave Demons, and this is the possibilities that I came up with. So this guy, first of all, has got I think they were the Reapers or the Stalkers from the Night Stalkers Mantic faction, and I wanted to make them look a little bit less sort of armored human-ish look, you know, that the standard miniatures have got, and give it a little bit more sort of horror, you know, the much more horror looking aesthetic. So I've given him these long, like, grasping arms. As you can see, I'm nowhere near finished painting these guys yet, but you know, you can see what the kit bashing looks like anyway, and they do look, you know, pretty horrific with these long tendril like arms. You know, they're very sort of wispish and grabby. So here is one that I sort of finished up so that I could see whether I wanted to do any more like it, and yeah, I really like this. I think the aesthetic is exactly what I want to go for. So the other ones are kind of more let me grab one of them. So out of the box, they're a bit more like, you know, like, oh, he's a human warrior, but he's a goat demon or whatever. But these ones actually look much more demonic, I reckon, you know, with a bit of kit bashing. Like I said, the arms are from the Mantic Deathstalker Reapers, I believe they're called. So yeah, you know, they look pretty gross, to be honest. You could also have painted him up, I suppose, again, a bit sort of like I did with those miniatures, paint them up a bit more earth-like, because those arms and that head, it could be some sort of like armored dryad, maybe, you know, something like that. And I think that would work. So the other miniature that I've done is this one. So he's using the head and the arms from the Frostgrave Cultist pack, I think it was, where they had some skeletal things, and I think he looks pretty good as like an armored skeleton, so a skeletal knight maybe, if you're using them in Frostgrave. And yeah, I like the colours that I used on him. I like the skin shield cover. I like the rust effect. All in all, I quite like this guy. I think the paint job actually did it really well. He's a little bit bulky in the legs. Obviously, if he was a skeleton, his legs would be slightly less fleshed out, and so would his body. But you know, if you put that aside and try not to think too much on these things, like I always overthink these things, you know, I think he looks pretty darn decent. Just maybe quite a well-fed skeleton. And yeah, but all in all, no, I like that conversion, and it works really well with the Frostgrave bits and bobs, etc. So moving on from the Frostgrave boxes, we have the arms here from the Oathmark Dwarfs. I think it was the infantry set. It's not the heavy infantry, and I don't think it was the light infantry. So I think this must be the infantry set. And yeah, it worked really well. I'm not quite sure where the head came from. It might have been the Frostgrave Barbarians pack, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I had a go at doing some tattoos on his face, which, they're okay. They're not great, but they kind of worked. You know, you can kind of see what I was going for. I liked the gold body plate, and the armor, all in all, is not too bad. He's not a bad paint job, not brilliant, but as you can see, the conversion, they can really use anything from Oathmark range or the Frostgrave range, and it'll work out really well. And I think this guy, you know, he's going to look like a decent enough thug, or, you know, maybe even like a hero or warrior, but I think a bit more thuggish than and evil more than a hero. So the last one, because I don't know what I did with the other conversion I did, this guy. So this guy is using the body, obviously, of the demons and the arms and head from Wargames Atlantic Conquistadors. So yeah, he's going to be going in with my Ghost Archipelago crew. So if I need a heavy swordsman, like this guy will be that guy. The only thing is, I picked the wrong body really, because I picked the barefoot one. So there you go. This guy is barefoot. Although, you know, there's no reason why your crew. There might be some dude who just likes walking around barefoot. You know, strange people do exist, such as myself. The family do call me the Hobbit because I walk around barefoot everywhere, including outside. So, yeah. Maybe this guy is very much like me. Apart from he's got a groovy beard, and I do like that beard. But yeah, no, as you can see, the body and the arms, they fit together perfectly without any sort of feeling of them not belonging together. So yeah, that's really quite good. And all in all, I think the bodies of the demons will go with any, like I said, Frostgrave, Oathmark, and as we can see, Wargames Atlantic miniatures seem to go quite well as well. So yeah, we like that. So if you've liked what you've seen, you could put a like, please. It would be greatly appreciated. Maybe leave a comment. I do reply to every single comment that I get on my channel. And if you want to see more from me in the future, you can always subscribe. But until next time, it's going to be goodbye from me, Welsh Miniature Board Gamer.